Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2023 Toyota 4Runner. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood in the engine bay just so we can check out just a little bit in there, just for good measure. So first impressions are really freaking good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's usually where it is, but I'm not seeing anything. So starting off with a clean 10 out of 10. It is raining, obviously, so thanks Utah. But if I do see any kind of dents or blemishes on the outside, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. But so far, starting off clean. So here's a quick look at the tire tread on here. So they're not brand new, but you do have plenty of life left in them that passed all the safety inspections. If I remember right, I have a tool. I can pull it out to show you if you would like. But if I remember right, the tread I think was 7, which is above average. Anything below 6 is not good. So you're doing pretty all right on the tire tread. You got your running boards down here, and let's keep going around. Got the hitch in the back, which is always nice. Oh, nice. You got the floor mats in here. That's awesome. You got the regular ones and the weather ones. Congratulations. That's cool. All right. Well, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, dare I say a clean 10 out of 10. No, it looks really awesome. I didn't see a single thing. So let's hop in the inside and see what we can find in there. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the car on, obviously. But when I turn it on, I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so it looks like we have 2 warning lights up. The first is my seatbelt light, which is, correct. But the second, I believe, is the TPMS light. So let's triple check that real quick. No messages? Yep, so that would mean it was the TPMS light. That's the only one that doesn't really populate anything on here. So pretty straightforward. All we got to do is buckle our seatbelt and fill up a tire. So other than that, as far as the interior goes, you have a few features. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to dwell too much on anything. We're going to go a little bit fast just so we're not here all day. But we'll still press all the buttons, make sure everything's working. So up here, you have your pre-collision braking system. You also have your lane departure warning, which is really fun. Over here, you got your cameras, which is, again, always a pleasure. Very helpful. As well as a couple other basic features up here. I believe this is rain sensing wipers, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, up here's just going to be more your basic controls. You got some voice controls as well as just toggling things up front here. Over here, let's make sure your audio's working. Nice. You actually have pretty good speakers in here. That's awesome. Other than that, you got your map system. You can toggle to anything else you want up here. Connect your phone and on and on and on. So down here is going to be more your plugins. You got a few of those, as well as a bunch of extra space to hold your phone and just other whatever else you got. Here is your 4-wheel drive system. So the way you use it is you press it in. You gotta be in neutral, but you will press it in and then move, press it down, whoops, there you go, and then twist it. Then up here, that'll blink for a minute. Usually it'll want you to drive around on it for just a quick second before it locks in all the way. So we're gonna press that down, twist it again, and still wants us to drive around on it for a minute. So pretty straightforward on that side of things. Put it back in park. Down here, you're going to have the rear one, which is always fun. You got a couple other off-roading features up here, as well as just some extra space for sunglasses and whatever. So, as far as interior condition goes, it's really freaking good. I'm not seeing any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. So I'm actually really impressed. But yeah, so interior is looking fantastic. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and that should be good for our video. So here's a quick peek under the hood. I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you got like acid buildup all around your battery, if all your metal pieces are like brown and covered in rust, and there's like spider webs and junk all over everything, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. Very well taken care of. Really no complaints. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions, or there's anything that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new 4Runner.